Welcome to another PC Sports Cards outgoing submission reveal. This is Express 2020.45, 128 cards, $65 a card, declared value limit of $19.99. So what those things mean, basically, this order's called a 5-day order. It's going to take about 3 to 4 weeks. Cards could be worth up to $19.99, or else they may or may not get upcharged. We don't have control over that. That's a PSA thing. And we're going to be sending out all these cards for our customers. Normally what we do with these, we pick 5 cards to evaluate, to look at, to guess a grade on. We haven't, usually I look them over beforehand and figure out which 5 I'm going to use. I didn't do that today. Ran out of time. So we're just going to figure it out as we go. So without further ado, that looks really cool like that. But let's bring it a little closer. Luca White Sparkle Optic. Talk about a monster card. Really, 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 really nice card. White sparkles are a short print. Next up, just this little guy. Mahomes Green Auto. For those of you that don't know, green autos are numbered to 5. This card has huge upside. Let's do this as guess your grade number 1. So we're going to look at it, see the corner is a little bit white. See that corner is a little bit white as well. That corner is a little bit white also. I'm not going to take it out, not really in the mood to do that, so I can't really look as detailed as possible. It's not that I'm in the mood, I just don't want to right now. Off center, top to bottom. I'm going to go with an 8. I'm going to go with an 8 on the green hollow. Auto number to 5. Okay, these just started coming in, the Hoops Premium Pulsars. This is a green Pulsar, John Morant rookie. Bron. A little top to bottom, but I mean, who doesn't like a Braun rookie card, right? Next up, Braun Red Disco or Red Fast Break or whatever they want to call it, numbered to 49. So this is one of the coolest parts about the Express submissions and some of the standard submissions. You go from that to 1950 Bowman Jackie Robinson. This is what I love about what I do. Go from ultra modern card to Jackie Robinson 1950. Oh, and then what's next? Ultra modern. Herbert Prism Auto. I saw somebody got a BGS 9.5 of this back today. Nice looking card. So, you see a lot of nice cards come in, see a lot of nice cards go out, but the variety is the fun part, especially of these express orders. My team handles most of the bulk standard and that stuff. I handle all the express orders because I can, and it's fun. So an interesting conversation we were having on the question and answer session, which we have all the time, is what's worth sending in for the express level submission, right? It's $65, so it's more expensive than anything else. It comes back in 3 to 4 weeks, but what's worth sending in? Like, for example, I don't know what these are going for raw, but is this Doncic worth it, right? I could look it up on eBay right now. I'm probably not going to. I want to get all these cards through today. We also have a reveal to do, so I'm going to just talk about it. These newer cards, I'll use the Herbert as an example, the next card. Morant, silver. What you will notice here is that this person did cut the corner of the penny sleeve. This makes it, in theory, easier to get in and out so you don't damage the cards. I can see people doing that. So this Herbert's a good example, right? You send a card like this in, I think these are like $50 to $100 for all. $65 to grade, but they're going for $250, $300 as a PSA 10. Who knows if they're going to be going for that in a couple weeks when a standard would come back. The time frame is so crazy that you need to capitalize sometimes. So something like that might actually be worth sending. Even though the numbers don't always talk about it, those cards end up being worth sending in. So we do have some Pokemon mixed in. That's one thing about the express orders is they can mix everything. They can mix Pokemon cards, they can mix gaming cards, they can mix any era, any time frame, whatever. It doesn't matter. Luis Robert. Blue Wave Auto. So they can cross everything over. So we will see some. It's outside of the top loader card saver. I mean, We will see some Pokemon cards. I try to move them to the back of the order. We do have a mixed order as the last submission with some really, really nice cards, so please stay with it and check those out. Tatum rookies. Tatum rookie. Luca. There's so many Luca PSA 10s. It's crazy. Stay tuned next week. I bought a huge Luca card for my collection. Absolutely huge. Card I've been after for a long time. Going to be showing that probably on Instagram. Guys, if you like seeing these things, just remember, I know I haven't said it yet, subscribe. Hit the little bell. Make sure you get these notifications when we go live, when we post something. You know. All right, let's do card number 2. Oops, sorry. Let's do card number 2. We got a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie. You know, one of the keys on this card is the centering of the sticker in the back. That's pretty much how they determine the sticker. It's okay. It's not great. You know, centering doesn't look great on it. The corners look a little soft. I'm going to go with a 7 on this. So I'm going to go 7 on the Griffey. I generally am a little harder on these cards. You know, it could get an 8, but I'd rather go 7 on it. I'd rather be a little bit low. So that's what I'm going with, 7 on the Griffey. So we did 8 on the first card we did, which was the... I don't even remember. It's crazy. I'll figure it out. 8 on the first one, 7 on the second. 8 was on the Mahomes green auto, that's right. Got a Durant, 83 reprint Fleer. Not a reprint, it's just a rookie with that, obviously. Trey Status. More Trey rookies. The Rev sending in an 18-card order for the Express this time. He really wants to get these back as soon as possible so he can capitalize on playoff basketball, is my guess. It's always nice getting messages from customers saying they look forward to seeing these reveals and seeing these outgoing submissions. Josh Allen, rookie number to 199. And a rookies and stars, Herbert. All right, so this is a good example for you folks. Okay to break. So if you have a card that's sealed like this, Mahomes, Kareem Hunt dual auto, it's sealed, just put okay to break on it. Right? That tells PSA that they know that they can open that holder. All right. Burrow, rookies and stars. Let's make this number 3. All right. Let's go Burrow auto number 3. I'm a big believer in Burrow. A little white up there. It's tough without taking it out, but I'm not in the mood. A little soft over there in that bottom corner. I wouldn't be surprised if this got a 10, but I'm going to go with a 9 on it. I'm going to go with a 9 on the Burrow auto. It's nice, though. I just think there's a little too much white showing in the corners to get a 10. I'm going to go with a 9 on it. Trey Class Acts. Now we got more Pulsars. These Pulsars are so cool off the light. So again, just a reminder, $65 a card for this submission. These will be back in 3 to 4 weeks. I'm sure a lot of people that use these will use our Color Blast. These are cool cards. We'll use our consignment service. If you're interested in learning more about our consignment, you're interested in joining our submissions, check out our website, pcsportscards.com. You'll get all the information there. Another Kareem Hunt, homies. Lambjack. I don't know. To me, this kind of card, I'm sending standard. I'm also not a believer of the Ravens. I don't think the Ravens are winning, so I would send that standard and get it back closer to football season. Maybe even bulk it and hope I don't get upcharged. Maybe it sneaks through. Mahomes, optic. Somebody commenting on an old video, they think that the audio is low. You got 4 of these Yosef Mukoko. I think that's how you pronounce it. So sometimes we have the audio a little bit lower in the office because there's some other things going on and we're trying not to catch all the ambient noise. We don't want the moving around, the opening the boxes and stuff like that, catching the noise. So it's not an excuse, it's just a reason. PJ Washington courtside. We got a Curry, 2012 first year Prism. Trey Pink Ice. Luca, another Luca rookie. One question we get asked a lot is how we keep all the cards separated, right? How do I know that I'm getting my card back? Right? We've seen multiple LeBron. So far we saw multiple Luca. Oh, these black velocities are one of, if not my favorite card. It's so cool. Right? So one question we get asked a lot is how do we keep them separated? So what happens is we're going to put your cards in order. Notice how I'm going from top, going straight down, and I'm putting them into a box in order that they're going, right? They're not going to go out of order ever. So card number 1 that I put on my list, so card number 1 was the Optic Luca White Sparkle. That'll be card number 1 when it comes back. Be honest, Prism. Card number, I don't know, we're probably halfway through. Card number 60 is going to be card number 60 when it comes back. All right. So this is sweet. You don't see these a lot. Gold hollow foil, late edition, Albert Pujols rookie. Let's do this one as card number 4. We don't usually do these. We usually do more modern cards. We know their grades. But this has a rough edge on the top. Got a little mark on the edge over there as well. Centering's off left to right. Corner's a little dingy. Looks like something going on in the nether regions. I would go with a 6 on it. I'm going to go 6 on the Pujols. I guess these are the new Topps Chrome soccer cards. So this is a perfect example. Oh, here we go. I'm sure I'm going to be seeing a lot of these. Fatty, Topps Chrome rookie. I'm sure I'm going to be seeing these. This is why that product exploded. You know, this is going to be a perfect example of the card that you send in express to get back first to maximize your profit. So this is going out tonight. Well, tomorrow morning it'll go out express. It'll get to PSA on Monday. We should probably have it back early to mid-January is my guess. Sancho, right? And it'll be one of the first, if not the first, back of that card. So we'll be able to see what the value will be when it gets back. Right? And I'm sure it'll be higher then because it'll be the first one graded. If you notice, all these ones that have the tabs are pulled up a little bit. That's because of shipping and everything. That little bit, it's adding separation. It's making it easier for them to go up and down. Sure, it is easier for them to pull it out, but it's also easier for it to slip out at some point in shipping, whether it's us shipping it or you shipping it, right? Unfortunately, that's just part of life. That's part of the process. So be careful when you put those on. I don't recommend to do it. I know some people do. I don't see the luster in it. We're seeing a lot. Notice how, guys, we're seeing a lot of these Pulsar premium cards, and only retail has been out so far. So Hobby just hit the market. I think we got our cases in. I'm not sure if they're even in yet. They may come today. They may come on Monday. I have to check tracking on them. But there's going to be a lot of these going in. So if you're trying to beat the market, you may have to express cards like that. If you're really planning on having them for next year, maybe a lower service level. But a lot of people are sending these in and getting them graded fast. So if this is part of your plan, get them in as soon as possible. All right. Luca Red Wave. I think these are T-Mall Red Wave because they're exclusive. All right, and we have our final pile. We have one more card to pick out to grade. I will pick it out at some point here. We have an Optic Luca. So this is another option you have. This is a CeeDee Lamb. Do not open if not a PSA 10. You know, they may not be able to grade this at all. You can see the edge. It's usually one of the problems with these is when you can't see the edge of the sticker. But they may say, we're not sure, so we're not going to crack it. But that is your option. Hopefully they respect it and don't open it unless it's a 10. All right, we do have a lot of sports cards left. We have some gaming cards in here. So I will pick out one of the last sports cards, which will be coming up soon. You know, we're getting a lot of these Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic cards in, so I think there might be a pop in those soon. Again, 128 card submission here. I'm guessing this Yosofo guy is big because we got a bunch of these. 1, 2, 3. We got 9 of these in this order so far. This guy's supposed to be the biggest hockey guy since McDavid. My boy Charizard. I heard he can't go in the DL. VMAX. That's cool. I told somebody that I know way too much about Pokemon cards at this point in my life. Alright, I would go through all these, but somebody sent in 13 of this exact Pikachu card, so I'm just going to skip through it, but here you go. 13 of them. Alright, remember guys, if you want to see more of this stuff, hit that subscribe button, click that bell so you get an alert. Alright. We got 4 sweet Kobe rookies coming up next. I guess I'll guess the grade on the last one of these 4. New additions. And we got a Topps Chrome Rook. A little bit of hulking in it. Off center, left to right. I'll go 8 on the Kobe rookie. Super sharp. But from the hulking and the centering, I'm going to go 8 on the Kobe. Charizard. And I told you had some more Zion Select. This is a $1,000 card. It's a PSA 10, if not more. Hollow. Cubic, Rookie Revolution. Galactic, some of the nicest cards you'll see. Vortex, Luca, Galactic. Second year, right? Yeah, second year. Ronnie Tie-Dye. Nice card. Select School Brand. And last but not least, the man who doesn't get hurt, Charizard. All right. Thank you so much for checking this out. Remember to subscribe. Comment below on what you think everything's going to grade. And I really appreciate you guys subscribing and following us and giving us your feedback. Talk to you guys soon.